Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus Tarot. Love tarot, love reading, love messages. We're going to take a deep dive in their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, moves, what you might need to know, what's on everybody's mind, what you may not see coming. I don't know either. Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is coming through today, Taurus. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Taurus today. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Devil is in reverse. A Capricorn energy right out of the gate. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in the upright. The Six of Swords is here in the upright. Not surprising at all. Somebody here literally is getting out of this shadow energy and they're coming here with some truth. And it feels like it really needs to happen now. Like it couldn't be any sooner kind of energy. The Six of Swords is here where their energy is really strong, Taurus. Look at today, there's an anchor. It's on a star and it's sort of stopped here with the cloud that's really dark, about to be lowered down. And here's the thing, this is a Mercury energy and it is an energy of, okay, this needs to happen now. What has been going on here, because somebody needs to be honest with you, does it connect with something that went on or going on in the Devil card? Because we can be looking at vices or particular behaviors, but somebody's been, holding on to it, letting it go here. And again, I feel like it couldn't come soon enough, just even, wow, this is really validating. Even the way our Queen of Swords is like waiting for them, to come, which is interesting. It's like looking over here at the Six of Swords. Somebody here really has kind of been struggling with the truth or purposely holding on to it, but a conversation is coming here. We have the counterpart to our Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Yeah, and look what our King of Swords is doing today. So there are two in this deck. This is portraying a divine feminine energy, the one that's here. They're holding on, the sword is a sewing needle. And they're holding on to it and they're sewing the dress. So that's like repairing the dress, right? But they're also, there are lights, so it's bringing it to light. This is Gemini in Mercury energy. And the planet of the mind and communication, somebody who's strategizing here to bring this truth literally to light. Repairing things. And it's also the counterpart to the Queen of Swords here, divine feminine energy. Libra ruled by Venus, the counterparts. So super validating for me here today around the two of you communicating this truth coming in. Yeah, definitely. Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. Already the slowest energy, the slowest knight. And very validating, really, really validating that this person has been very stubborn about it. And what's going on around this pentacle, the practicalities, the relationship, the commitment energy. Because this energy here is sort of like you can count on them, but there's a lot of patience. It's like moving really slow. It's even, I would say, slower than slow. It's pretty stubborn here in reverse. And it is catty corner here with the Devil in reverse. Kitty cornered energy around what's in here. The truth is coming. The Chariot, the Moon in Cancer energy. And it's been slow moving. Look, there's Tirana's snail. But of course, it's the Chariot, so there are now some wagon wheels on our snail. It's moving pretty fast. The move they're about to make, it could involve travel of course. It's not really clear yet. What is clear already is that what is traveling here to you is the truth. Okay. The Knight of Wands is also here. Yeah. And very validating around our Queen of Cups here in reverse, because it's also validating, look on the other end with our King of Swords, this needle and thread, like that they're sewing here, bringing this truth to light, is something that needs to happen because there's hurt here. The emotional blocks, also the lack of openness or availability in the Chariot, it's like coming in here now with that, with it in the upright. The Knight of Wands in reverse is interesting because it is a pretty impulsive energy, so it definitely could be connecting to what happened here, what this truth is about. But it's also kind of how they're coming in. And I do want to validate, yeah, okay, definitely someone you are waiting on. This is your energy, Taurus. Venus and Taurus energy, and Venus, of course, around love. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door is really clear, because that's the other thing about the Six of Swords. It's like this conversation really needs to happen. Somebody needs to also, again, I feel like somebody needs to make something right. But I want to validate as well if this has been around, for those of you that this has been around platonic and or physical, and you really, you want more than that, okay? That is extremely validating. I just want to validate that because that's also even coming through. And the Devil in reverse, it's coming through everywhere. Yeah, how do you feel about me beyond this? Or how do you feel about marriage? And are you not talking at all? Is this somebody that you are having some issues communicating with, or not at all? Because the Two of Cups just came down and it's in reverse. And the King of Pentacles is here in the upright. Some of you might be specifically waiting. I do have to validate this. It's sort of like, it's either this or I'm gone. Okay, that's what I just heard. Don't kill the messenger. Marriage. That definitely might be the case for some of you, a proposal or something that you have talked about. You may have even had some, again, some discord or some arguments around it already. I want the truth. This is a person you're waiting on, and you've literally been waiting for the truth. And the truth is coming here, Taurus. So hang tight, I guess I want to say. Heads up. And King of Pentacles is also depicting a divine feminine energy. There are two in this deck. Around commitment. Virgo and Mercury energy. Yeah. That's what that pentacle is. It's the relationship. It's commitment. It's definitely somebody you're waiting on. It could also be just waiting to know how they feel about that, you know, next level. How they feel about you. How they feel about you beyond physical. Should this be around physical and platonic for some of you, you know? Things are definitely not worked out here, and that is what this conversation is about. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. So the truth, I'm also wondering if you are around this person, but you're arguing about it. That it's sort of like, this is why it's taking so long energy. But that's what the conversation is about. The King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and things not being worked out in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Definitely, had you built a life, were you building it? Was it on the table? Were you on the verge of moving in, or past that, communicating or waiting for, again, proposal energy? Who's holding on to the 10th pentacle? The King of Pentacles is. Things about to move there in the Nine of Pentacles, and they didn't. Whatever the case is, it's in reverse, and it's really validating that that's what this truth is about. Also, I do want to bring through a very specific energy. If somebody has been overworking, it does come through. King of Cups in reverse, King of Swords. How do you feel about me? How do you feel about marriage? Are some of you already in this energy? Two of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords here in the upright. because that can definitely be a loss and a heartbreak kind of energy. You can see things are not worked out. You can see our master of emotions, the King of Cups, is in reverse. So hiding that, holding that back. We're looking now at, is this correct? Yeah. We have 3 of our kings under, 3 of our 4 kings under the Emperor here. Make or break is what this feels like. Page of Cups. How do you feel about me? How do you feel about this? Page of Cups. Today they're talking to a fish. And it's here on the 8 of Swords in reverse. So somebody who kind of put themselves there, who's been holding it back. This definitely feels, well, I'm going to tell you. This is what I want to tell you. You are here when you're meant to be here, so if you are here in real time, hello. If you are here many days, weeks, months, or years later, hello. It really is going to be specific for you when you arrive at your reading, so trust the timing, if it's your reading. I'm channeling for you under Mercury retrograde in Cancer, literal here in the Cancer season. And there's definitely this energy here of communicating about what is literally here. Feelings, family, possibilities, the energy of where you were, where you are, what the possibilities are, the feelings. It's funny because I was about to say that Jupiter actually just moved out of Cancer and is now in Leo. And as I say that, the sun just came down, and it came here with the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy, which can be around timing. But a lot of what's coming through here today is indecision, somebody not kind of moving, some power struggles perhaps, so maybe you've been in different places. But what I want to tell you, whatever has been going on in this Leo energy, the sun, where Jupiter is now, that this truth is being revealed. What has been in the moon that needs to come out here. And the possibilities surrounding that with the sun, a new day, the possibility for things. It feels kind of up in the air, and I definitely feel and also can see this 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door energy. Yeah, there is a new path here. It is coming through. Is it together? Is it apart? The Empress just came here in reverse, and that is your energy. The bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. Okay. So this is super validating that this does feel very make or break, Taurus, and it does feel very much, especially coming through in our Lover's card energy here, that there is a decision that you are both making, some truth here. This truth around what's happened, what's been happening, what are the possibilities. You can see in the Empress in reverse, it's your energy, that things have not been moving forward, or somebody's not been ready, because the Empress is the leader of all 12 star signs and can create and grow. It's also about timing for me. And I want to tell you, there's another energy that's coming through. It's like somebody emotionally not ready or available. But in particular here, they haven't been opening up, I feel like, emotionally. They haven't been honest. They haven't been ready for this long-term energy. Why? And what is it about? Moving in, family energy, building or rebuilding, marriage. That's what this is about for me. Of somebody that hasn't been ready. It's somebody that you love. And it's somebody that loves you too, but it's also extremely validating that this truth needs to come out. It needs to happen. This conversation, messages, whatever. And there can be a determination, I guess you could say, around moving forward together or apart. The Fool. It's very validating around coming out of the World card, where we are before the Fool, and that's overcoming some obstacles. It's getting out of the cycle, the completion. So for some of you, that might be extremely validating around a distance, around moving in, literal travel. In that way, moving toward, what are the obstacles been? Again, around feelings here being revealed, the truth, feelings about marriage or feelings about this next level. Somebody hasn't been ready, and I feel like ready to talk about it. And some of you maybe, again, aren't even talking at all. But this is somebody you've been waiting on. There is an energy of coming together. There is an expansive energy. It's sort of like what's brewing, and I'm looking at you, the Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. Things have clearly stopped or not been worked out, because we're also looking at the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in Virgo. And it's interesting because that's putting the Sun in reverse, and we are seeing the Sun here in the upright. This truth being revealed, like what's going on here. Because this is really validating around this person that you're waiting on, to be honest about it. Like, why is somebody not ready? Or what? Yeah, ready to even talk about it. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, all in reverse. And then as I say that, the last tarot coming in is the King of Wands. Also depicting a divine feminine energy. So we are looking at the King of Wands in the upright, the King of Swords in the upright, the King of Cups in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in the upright. So yeah, the not being ready yet around the commitment energy is here, and the not being ready to communicate it, but it also is really clear. Also, Six of Swords, by the way, does connect me to the Six Major Arcana, the Lover's card, around this commitment energy. That this is about the readiness for whatever level in the relationship, but also to talk about it. It's extremely clear in the feelings. King of Cups in reverse. When you come out of the Lover's card, you go into the Chariot. That's the thing. And this is an energy of commitment and coming together. There's a new path here, I'll tell you what. So it's sort of like, I do feel there's 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door kind of energy. I'm going to get some oracle around waiting for this person. And I do feel there is a strong possibility of a new path forward. That's really clear, but there is also a decision here. A conversation between somebody that you love, that loves you, but what has been going on? Oracle, new insight, validation, what we don't see coming. I don't know either. Let's take a look. The bottom of the deck, communication. Really not surprising me at all. There are 3 birds on a wire, messengers. Also, just even here in the Lover's card. But timing. Yeah, what has been going on? Rest card is here. It kind of brings in 4 of Swords energy for me. Taurus. So again, it's like taking a break. Is this somebody that you haven't been talking to? I mean, I think it's going to be really specific for everybody, but it's really validating around coming out of that here around this communication. And now the Empress is in the upright. Here we go. Here in your oracle today. Somebody's ready to talk about it. Is somebody ready? Is this move they're making, this conversation you're having, are they revealing the truth around being ready? That's the thing, because the truth is definitely coming here. And this is a very emotionally open energy, opening up. It is a truthful energy. Again, it's around timing. The Empress, of course, your energy can create and grow just about anything. New beginnings. It could be connecting to a family energy for some of you. But somebody's ready. Somebody's ready, and I feel they're definitely ready to talk about it. It's not even a question for me. But it also feels like ready. Like I'm ready. Guide is here. So that's interesting. It's an owl. Which an owl, by the way, is a Scorpio. They can hold back a lot of emotions. They're very focused on their sustenance. They're focused on keeping like owl predators away, you could say, and also their other half. It says guide here. They can see things that we can't. The wisdom connected to the owl. Look, there's a lot of writing here on the paper, and there's a labyrinth here to get through. A lot of this, really, this is just bringing you together, this person realizing, ready to talk, like realizing that they better, not better is the word I want to use, but it does feel like if you don't get it together, Taurus is not going to be waiting much longer, because it does feel, yeah, like things are, it does feel like they're moving kind of fast in many ways. Union is here and inner vision is here. So if you are not talking, I do want to validate that. Whether it's in person or apart, the coming together energy is extremely clear. That's also coming through for me in the Lover's card. And inner vision does connect me to the third eye chakra. I see, like somebody knows. That's also where Archangel Gabriel is in Judgment. It's like, okay, I know. It connects me to the High Priestess energy as well around revealing. The moon. It's going here on the Lover's card. Inner vision here with the Empress. Let's bring in some channeled love messages, Taurus. Yeah, it feels like at the very least, it's that there has been some conflict around what it is you're waiting for, and that maybe having the conversation for some of you, if you are around each other, has been really difficult, disappointing, conflicting, and kind of leading into, if you aren't there, leading into this energy of make or break. Like, I know what I want. Do you? That's what I want to say. The bottom of the deck that they're sending in is not surprising. Look, I'm trying to get over my fear. It's here with what can be an emotionally immature energy, Page of Cups, and the King of Wands. And both in the upright, like being ready. You are my other half, Taurus. It's going right here on the Lover's card. I'll never find another like you. I know I made so many mistakes. It was my fault. You are home to me. It went right there on the Empress. And I'll make things right. Never doubt my love for you. It's here on communication. I'm starting to understand our connection. Do you still love me? Actually, it's kind of wanting to go over here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. No one compares to you. I love you too. And your last channeled love message. Soul connection. So this is connecting me with, I'm starting to understand our connection. But there's also a wait here, but probably not for much longer, is it? Like this conversation, this truth needs to come now. This conversation needs to happen, I want to say. Beautiful Taurus, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love. Until next time.